Hi, welcome to The Skinny. This is Kelly, and yesterday at the Weight Watchers scale, I lost 1.4 for a total of 69.6.
Yay!
So I am 0.4 for my 70, and I'm about, and kind of robbed, well, not really, because I got something to look forward to next week. And then I'm close, like 1.1 pounds to the 140s. So I'm really close to both goals, and
Yay!
I'm excited. I'm very excited.
Hello, I'm Kim, and at the scale, I was slightly surprised. I gained 2.2.
I can tell you why.
For a total, now I'm down a total of 91.4.
But she had, here's the thing. If you should know this is a tip for everyone. This is a tip from me to you. Do not eat Chinese the day before you weigh in.
I don't care how light it is.
Well, it's
Mexican too.
It is, but it is
I counted both.
full of sodium. Sodium. Do never have Chinese before you weigh in.
Maybe I just didn't count appropriately last
No.
week. Maybe that's my reasoning.
I think it's
I got nothing.
I think it's the sodium.
I think I just having one of the weeks I've had in the past where it just happens. And I ate out a lot of last week, even though I tracked everything, that could be a lot of reasons. So that being said, moving along.
It was the salt.
Now that I've been chastised about my salt intake.
I'm just telling you it's a tip. Do not eat Chinese before you weigh in. The day before you weigh in, don't do it. It's not going to help you.
Okay. Moving along.
Moving along.
We were kind of chatting about, because the topic that we do every week kind of evolves throughout the week for us. We don't just say, oh, that's a great idea because it occurs our meeting or it occurs. Of course, our meeting is kind of in there because we're ruminating on what happened on Saturday, and it kind of evolves during the week. We talk and we chat about stuff, and we just and I just looked at her and I said, I know what our meeting topic is this week. I said, I know what it is. I said, I just kind of felt like this was a good week to do this because last week we discussed milestones, which are a very big deal.
They are a big deal.
But along with that, reaching milestones is great, but to reach milestones, you have to set goals.
Yes.
And we're not talking the big goals.
No.
I mean, Weight Watchers' philosophy is kind of now come down to food, fitness, and fulfillment, which I think is phenomenal.
I
think it's a great way to break down your journey.
It is.
Along with the scale, I actually added another little subtitle, and that was scale victories. So your scale goals, food goals, fitness goals, fulfillment goals.
Yes.
I think that those should be your subcategories, at least are mine.
I agree.
And have a goal in each one of them.
But like in our goals, like for our scale goals, they're very small. Mm-hmm. I mean, for me, I have two. Mine is getting my 70 pounds, which is very close. Mm-hmm. And then it's hitting the 140s, which is very close. Yeah. But again, it's keeping them in increments that are easy to attain and that aren't going to defeat you. And that's always been our goal at the scale. We've talked about that really being manageable, not always looking just at the whole because it's very defeating.
And my scale goals are to reach my 100, which now is a little farther off after this last week. And to also get into the 150s. I'm very close to the 150s. So actually hitting one of them will get me the other. So, in the grand scheme of things, hitting they'll get me closer. I'm way closer to the 150s than I am to my 100. So that's phenomenal.
And I bought a pair of size 4 pants that are tight when I wear them. But I don't wear them, but I put them on and they're pretty tight. But, that's another little scale goal. Because once I move into the 40s
goal, that's a non-scale victory.
You're
going off topic.
I'm sorry. I just had to bring that up.
Back on
really
topic.
Cute. They're really cute.
On topic. Food goal?
Food goal?
What is your food goal?
My food goal is not really a food goal because I don't know. I feel like mine is water. I need to drink more water. I drink water, but I need to drink more. I do drink some. I do. I drink during the day. I drink about 2 or 3 of these things a day, and I should still be drinking more. I'm bad too. We're both bad. But so that's a goal.
I do some, but not nearly what
enough.
I should.
So that's a goal, and it's attainable. Oh, yeah. And I have my little tips and tricks to make those happen.
Yeah, the water bottles help. The great water bottles,
in the flavored stuff really helps me.
It does.
So I like ice in mine. So it's like find ways to help encourage the your goals. So that's what I do with mine. And I didn't pick a food thing necessarily because I had an incident yesterday, not yesterday, I should say Friday. Friday at work was a very, very, very stressful day. A very time insensitive job where and I have a lot of things balls in the air, and I have to have everything has to be done by a certain time, and it can be very stressful. And I had a day like that. I would call it horrifying. And they had donuts in. They ordered in hot chicken, and I ended up eating my Subway sandwich that I had, and I never even once considered eating a donut. It never entered my head when I was just like,
because
my head's gonna pop off.
Old Kelly would have had two.
Old Kelly would have had two, but it never even entered my head. So, I know that I feel like my relationship with food has completely changed, and those little things just remind me that it has.
That's awesome.
So water right now is my focus. And what is your food goal?
Actually, my food goal is actually quite simple. That is to get some more adventure in my food life. Wow. And I'm not meaning, go out and eat pig's feet. I'm saying, add some more things in. Add some more dinners into my repertoire. Add some more lunches in, which you guys gave great ideas. Yeah. So that's going to help a lot.
Yes.
And that hopefully will help everyone who goes down and scrolls in the last week's comments to see all the ideas. So that's my goal, is to get those, so you make some changes, and my breakfast may change. I'm hopefully to add a third option. I'd love to really get a third option in there, and then lunches have a couple more options, and dinners. Mm-hmm. I'm not that I'm bad with it. Dinners are pretty good right now, but I still want to add some more in there. I want some more options, so I'm not bored.
Always be ready. You'd think we'd be very adventuresome eaters since we grew up in a Korean household.
Well, I love fried rice. I don't know about you.
But you think we'd be way more adventuresome than we are.
No, we're not. We're simple. We're simple folk.
We love Mexican and pretty much an Italian.
simple eaters. Moving along to our fitness goal. They're kind of the same.
They are.
And we've discussed this. Just nothing has been accomplished.
There has been something accomplished. I found a place.
Well, wait a minute. Let's say our fitness goal is to take a beginner's yoga class.
Yes, we've talked about it. I found a place. It's Monday nights, and it's at time that we can both make it. Okay. That was a goal too, is trying to find it.
Okay.
And it's a series of beginners yoga classes, and I just need to call.
Series? What if you take one class and you hate it?
I don't know. Series? I need to call and have a discussion with. There's a person's name. I have it. I'm gonna call, hook it up.
Because what if we're crappy at it and we go one visit and we don't want to go back?
I don't think we'll be crappy. We're very bendy. We both are very
bendy.
That
doesn't mean we have any...
But we're both stretchers. I love to stretch.
I love to stretch too, but that doesn't mean that I'm going to have the balance to accomplish that. We'll see.
I'll ask. I'll say,
you know what? I'm not going to naysay.
Don't be negative, but I'll say, hey, my twin sister's kind of a dork, and she doesn't know she'll like more than one class.
You can do that.
What happens if that happens?
I don't care. You can say that. I really don't care. I'm not bothered by that.
So I'll just have to be honest.
I am not bothered by that. Okay. You go for that.
Wow.
You hook that up.
I'm going to hook it up.
Okay. And then, because then we'll have to have, if nothing else, it's worth telling the potential horror story on a Saturday or Sunday.
Yeah. See, we're taking a class.
Even if it's just to tell the story. I mean, even if we hate it, we just want to tell the story. And if we love it, of course, we'll tell the story, but it won't nearly be as entertaining.
No.
Entertaining if we hate it.
We could still love it. It could be entertaining. Because
That's
I have a feeling that I'll be
That's true.
They expect me to do that?
That's true. Either way, it's going to be entertaining, isn't it? Okay, we got to hook that up just for the entertainment value.
Yeah.
So,
fulfillment.
That one's actually pretty easy. Yes. I think that we both kind of talked about the summer's coming. Yeah. And we both really want to get our friends out and doing activities that don't revolve around food.
Fun stuff.
I mean, festivals.
Oh my gosh.
Fairs.
We have this Greek festival that is so much fun.
There's a lot to do.
Yes.
There is a lot to do.
Granted, there's food at the Greek festival thing, but...
And lots of lovely alcohol that...
Greek lemonade!
But let's just say, we're going to nix that out because we eat and drink there. They got that pizza that's phenomenal.
No, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to plan. I'm going to plan for that. That is going to happen.
That's centered around some food there.
No.
Yes it is. The pizza is one time a year. Yeah. They don't sell it anywhere. But festival.
But you're dancing all night at the festival.
And you're drinking troughs of Greek lemonade.
And I will plan for that.
Can you have the tropical Greek lemonade? It's all that acid, maybe?
I'm doing it.
Okay.
I'm doing it.
Just saying, we are typically highly inebriated and need a ride home. So, we won't discuss that activity because that revolves around some food and drink that are calories. So, let's move along.
Okay. But there's all kinds of fun things. I mean, there's a lot of look at your community calendar. Look at what your city does. in the summer to get people involved. There's walks, there's fairs, there's
flea markets, festivals, outdoor stuff. Ours has a lot of that. Yoga in the park.
Yoga in the park. We have a thing
which, if I like the yoga, I might go do the yoga in the park.
Yeah, and we have a thing called City Flea that you walk around. It's like a big flea market, and it's so much fun. And there's a lot of walking involved.
And we're close to a lot of little cities that we can hit that have other events going on. And most cities have an event calendar.
They do.
So I think, we can hook that up. I mean, I'd
just
like
some
to
fun
get
stuff.
some things that involve movement and not just going to dinner.
Well, yeah, and you're usually, whether you're walking and and you're like at City Flea, you walk a lot. You walk around, and it's also you're downtown in our city. So it's another opportunity to maybe to walk somewhere else in the city, over to Vine Street, maybe do some shopping and going to lunch. We'd probably still do that.
Food is a part.
It's a part, but
I don't want it to be the whole focus.
It's not the focus.
I want it to be there to be activity involved.
Yeah, I mean, there's scavenger hunts.
And they just did get the Segway tours in our city. Yeah. That's new. I'd like to try that because see if I have balance.
I am not coordinated. Oh my gosh! Tell me how many times I hit my head on a regular basis.
Well, they test you out. They kind of teach you to use it to see if you can before you do the tour.
Thank God. Because I have a feeling they'd say, no, you're not doing that.
But it might be fun. And then we have the red bikes. We now have red bikes in our city.
We
which
do.
We got last year, which is phenomenal.
Yes.
So that would be fun. So we just need to hook that up with the friends and get them on board.
Yeah. So enjoy your community and your city as far as fun things to do this summer. It's a great way to get activity and fulfillment.
And write down your categories,
your goals,
and list your goals. Like I said, that's just one of them. I'm not going to overload myself. I probably have a couple of more. I do,
but they'll move up.
They're not. They're not. It's not anything overwhelming. No. Do not overwhelm yourself. And if only one goal is all you can do, and not overwhelm yourself in each category, then just do one.
Yeah.
It's okay. Don't overwhelm yourself. Enjoy it. Have fun with it.
Yeah. And if it's not fun and
not
motivating to you, then maybe this is not the way for you. But I honestly think it's making goals that are easy and fun and that you can find some joy in. And that's the whole part of this journey is to find those things. And but we do want to take time a minute here to thank everybody who put food in, because we have a huge list of names. So go and look at all of the food ideas. We would have called some people out on some great ones. Crystal Warner. I had no idea there was jalapeno laughing cow cheese. I have not seen that. And oh my gosh, that sounds phenomenal. It sounds so good.
I mean, oh my God. Don Duckworth. Oh my gosh, the Hawaii. Okay, I've been wanting a cheeseburger. And you've got this Kroger Hawaiian Slims, all-American Boca Burger with laughing cow cheese is your cheese and condiment, one of your condiments. Spinach, and then some mustard, which is free.
That sounds so good.
It's
good. It's like a yummy. I love the Hawaiian. I mean, the Hawaiian thing is like a sweet bread thing. Oh my gosh.
I'm totally making that sandwich. I am totally doing that sandwich. Kairos Granny. I'm liking your breakfast idea with the PB, the Jif Whip, PB, and banana, and a wrap.
She was channeling Elvis.
I think that's a great one. And Melly O, Emily Bites Hash Brown Quiche. I'm gonna have to make that one. That one sounds good. I love quiche.
Yes, we both really.
So that one, I think we need to check out.
Yeah, because that could be a breakfast or lunch.
Yeah, I gotta say the first thing that popped out at me when I saved it for last, because it popped out at me and I went, oh my God, that's phenomenal sounding and it's creative. Lisa Stallsworth. Oh my gosh, the hamburger salad. Everything you would take your salad, everything, a hamburger on it, anything you would put in a hamburger.
Just 2 of them.
Yeah, 2 of them. I think she did with the black bean. You do black bean. You could even do Boca burgers, whatever you want. Any kind of burger patties.
Yum.
Cut them up. Tomato, obviously lettuce is in there. Onion if you like onion. Whatever yours is. And then drizzle mustard and ketchup in your dressing.
I thought that was so fun.
Is that not the best idea ever?
I love ketchup.
And I love ketchup and mustard mixed.
Yeah.
So that is phenomenal. So I'm excited about trying that too.
Me too.
So we got some great ideas.
Yeah, we did.
Somebody pointed out, who was it who pointed out? Somebody pointed out, I think, Skinny Girl Dressing, which someone at our meeting had too.
Nancy in our meeting
mentioned
it.
So that kind of...
So this brings up one of my favorite things, so we're going to go...
Yeah, because we'll do drawing last.
My favorite thing for the week was the Skinny Girl Honey Dijon. I'll be honest with you, I have tried so many light dressings since we changed to Smart Points. That was the hardest thing for me for Smart Points was dressing.
Because of sugar content.
Yeah, and this is 0 points.
And the really light stuff that people say is really good,
I haven't liked.
We hate it all.
This is the only one I've tried, which is the Honey Dijon, and I loved it. Walmart, $2 online.
But you have to order online. They're not in the store, at least in our stores.
And I hear, because a subscriber plus Nancy also mentioned that the poppy seed.
Our office, at our meeting.
The poppy seed is supposedly amazing.
Drinkable.
They both could drink that. They drink the poppy seed.
So yeah, I've heard that a lot too. So that I need to order.
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and order that. I just wanted to try the honey mustard. It's typically my favorite.
Would I like it? And it's very good. I had it on a salad last night. Liked it.
I'm going to tell you my favorite of the week, food-wise. I have a food favorite.
This is kind of gross, but
kind of
good.
This is a turkey tender, and I
know it looks weird.
The reason I'm saying this is we have a local, somebody in my meeting, Kim in our meeting, told me early last week about a local farm that has turkey. So obviously you can go and you can get a variety of different, you can get a whole turkey, you can get turkey breast, you can get a whatever, and they have these turkey tenders.
It's like a pork tenderloin. Yeah.
So I drove over, it's not that far from my house, and I got a box of them for $15. And you get a ton of these in here.
It's crazy.
It's like, there's like a ton in there. I guess depending on the size, 10 to 15 of these in here.
Yeah.
And I just put them in my freezer, and I cooked one, phenomenal.
It was basically, I had a turkey. It was like turkey leftover sandwich
from
for
Thanksgiving
lunch.
for lunch.
Yeah.
It was phenomenal. And
it was good.
So if you're lucky enough to look it up, I would have had no idea. See if you have one in your area and go do that. That's way better than the store-bought stuff.
So we could have had it, you can have it with dinner, like part of it for dinner one night. The next day, put some for sandwiches.
Or on a salad. Yeah. Throw it on cut up, throw it on your salad.
It's like not lunch meat. And I love turkey.
Turkey.
But I usually only do a real turkey at Thanksgiving.
Lunch meat's for her.
I love boar's head.
Except boar's head. Oh yeah, boar's head you gotta love. You can't not love boar's head. Now I need to share, before we draw.
I know.
Let me share my non-food fave.
Yes. What's both our faves? Because this is exciting.
With my trying to be more food adventurous, and I've talked to you guys. I don't really like the cook thing. It's a problem.
How can I prepare this
easily? An issue. How could So I got 3 cookbooks, and I got them all used. 1 I ordered on Amazon used, and 2 I got at half price books used. Which is the way to go. I mean, I because if you get them and you don't really do a lot, at least you've not paid a lot for them.
Yeah, because even if there's just one recipe in here,
like me. And what I did is I went through the cookbooks, and
let's call them out first.
Yeah, Taste of Home.
This is healthy
it's healthy cooking, and I went through and I made a list of like the recipes off the bat, just the ones that immediately I went through and wanted to try. Put the page number and the name of it. So when I go to use this cookbook, this is in here, and I'll know these are the ones I want on shopping list. These are the pages I need to go to get what I want.
Yeah.
Here's the things I want to try. The other one was the Biggest Loser Family Cookbook, and it had a lot of neat things. There was just a small list of things I wanted to try on here, made my list, page numbers, and I can go to it. This one I went through last week, and actually on this one, I took a lot of pictures. I took a picture of the recipe, and I also folded down the corners. That way, at first glance, the things I want to take a look at.
It's a little bit bigger and more overwhelming.
A little overwhelming.
These are real, I think, more simple books.
So I'm going to, this week, one of these recipes will be done, and I will share it with you.
We'll try to stay away from the Mexican.
We'll try to, but I will say the Taste of Home has a lot of Mexican recipes.
It does.
And I was like,
which is, when we were flipping through it, we're like, we gotta get this.
We gotta get different. So I'm gonna
we gotta get this one because it had Mexican in it.
I'm gonna try to do something different. So you guys are like, seriously, again?
Wow.
So we'll try something new.
Yes. So we want to mention, here's for our
giving away our lovely list.
There it is. And we've added a couple things for our giveaway.
Some of our faves.
Our faves. The Sistema. We love the product so much.
And it matches.
Container.
See, it matches.
It matches. And this is a favorite thing that this is the first Sistema product both of us ever got.
Is this one.
It is the cutlery set.
Love
it is amazing. It has fork, knife, spoon,
and
chopsticks. You have to have chopsticks. And it slows you down when you eat spaghetti or something like that. That's fun.
It does.
And it's
I have
neat because they have these little 2 prongs, and you can have a fork and a knife. You can have chopstick. They're amazing. It's the cutest thing ever.
I have it at work.
Yes.
That way I don't use a lot of plastic, so I keep this instead of plastic.
They're awesome. So we're adding that to the giveaway. So
somebody gets that too. Do I get to draw or are you drawing?
You get to draw. Reach in.
Hold on. I'm mixing and mixing. Make sure I only got one because I wanted to. Okay, I got one.
Let's see.
It's D. Schreiner.
D. Schreiner. We will be contacting you
through
private message to give you.
We're gonna send you stuff. Sending you stuff.
So we will see you lighter later.
Yes.
And D, enjoy your products.
Yes.
Let us know how you like them.
Yes. Go try some of the ideas, and
Yes.
we'll see you next week with a recipe.
A recipe. See you later.
Bye.
Bye.